Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Prom Center for the 2009 NCAA Division II Volleyball Championship pre-tournament press conferences. Tonight will be broken down into 4 press conferences, with each of the quarterfinal matches being paired together. We will begin each session with a few notes about each program, followed by opening statements by the head coaches, and we will open it up for questions for the coaches and the student athletes. Prior to asking your question, please state your name and affiliation, and prior to responding, I will provide a brief summary of the question into the microphone for the video feed. The first quarterfinal press conference features Dowling College, champions of the East Region, and Flagler College, champions of the Southeast Region. The Golden Lions of Dowling College enter NCAA championship play with a 29-6 overall record and were regular season champions of the East Coast Conference. Dowling is making their 8th consecutive NCAA tournament appearance and 12th appearance overall. They carry a 17-11 all-time NCAA tournament record and are seeking their first Division II championship. They've captured the regional championship and advanced to nationals 4 times in the last 5 years and have competed in the East Regional Finals 6 consecutive seasons. Representing Dowling College, our head coach, Alex Kozalka, the all-time wins leader at Dowling in his 10th season, along with student athlete Kelly Scott, a senior middle from Moscow, Idaho. The Saints of Flagler College enter NCAA championship play 35-8 overall and were the regular season and tournament champions of the Peach Belt Conference. They earned the 2nd seed at the Southeast Regional. Flagler is currently in their first ever NCAA tournament and are 3-0 all-time in NCAA postseason play, seeking their first Division II championship. The Saints are in their 2nd full season of NCAA Division II membership and are currently on a 28-match winning streak, setting the program record for wins in a season with 35. Representing the Saints are head coach Taylor Mott in his 11th season, along with student athlete Meg Weathersby, a junior middle from Maitland, Florida. We'll begin with an opening statement from Coach Kozalka of Dowling College, followed by Coach Mott of Flagler. Coach Kozalka, please.
I'll begin just by saying that we're happy to be here. I'd like to thank Concordia St. Paul for putting on a nice event so far. Everything so far has been very good. It looks like tonight the banquet is going to be nice. We're just happy to be here again. Thank the NCAA committee for all their hard work. I know there's a few less of you guys out there to do all that stuff because we have a few coaches that are in the tournament from the committee. So once again, just happy to be here.
And Coach Mott of Flagler, please.
We're happy to be here as well. I want to thank everybody that has worked hard to put this tournament together. I'd like to thank our administration that traveled with us, the parents that have come with us, Concordia for doing an amazing job. This is our first experience, and I don't know how it could be any better. And we're excited to be here. We're not used to this cold weather, but we're excited that we're here and we're going to enjoy it.
We'll now open it for questions. Again, please state your affiliation.
Clayton Kaufman from Flagler College. All right, Coach Mott, this is your 11th year. You've been through a lot, and now these seniors, they're first time competing for a national championship. What do you think of your team's chances?
On her team's chances with seniors here at the Nationals.
I feel like our seniors have worked hard. I think it's especially difficult for this group because they entered into Flagler College with the possibility of no conference affiliation and not even sure if we would have D2 affiliation at the time when we moved from NAI to NCAA. So I think it's a special group of kids, and somebody's got to win it. I think we have as good a chance of anybody.
What has the journey been like? You guys were picked to finish 2nd in the Peach Belt back in September, and now you're competing against Dowling College, Concordia St. Paul, who's won 71 in a row. I mean, these are some heavyweights here in D2.
On the journey through the Peach Belt, regionals, and now at the Elite 8?
I mean, it's been a journey. We started out the season 0-4, and I said to the girls, I said, we've never started a season in my 11 years at Flagler 0-4, but jokingly I said, we've never been to the national tournament either, so it's kind of ironic that we're here. It's been a journey. It's been a journey for the seniors and the underclassmen not having any conference affiliation and any postseason to play for, but it's been an amazing one. We continue to get better as we go. The girls continue to work hard, and it's just been, all of this is new to us, so it's a great ride.
What has been the main reason for your team's success this season, in your opinion?
Main reason for success this season.
Sorry.
Thanks, Coach.
Honestly, I think it's just because they're an amazing group of girls. We're not probably the most talented team here, but I'll have to say that these girls play harder for each other than any team I've ever seen at any level. So I feel like they're the true definition of what it is to be a great teammate, and that's something we stressed all year long, and I think that's been the key to our success.
The bar has been raised pretty high, and this is Flagler's best team advancing throughout their respective seasons. What's it going to take to keep maintaining that high level of play?
On the bar being raised high and maintaining.
I feel like this group and groups that have come before them in my 11 years at Flagler have laid the groundwork. This is just a byproduct of the groundwork that's been laid ahead. I think with us being successful this year, it makes things a little bit easier because you have some credibility and recognition within in the NCAA. But I mean, I think we continue to recruit good players that understand what it means to be a good teammate. There's tons of great athletes out there. I don't think all of them understand what it means to be a great teammate. I think that's what's going to continue to help us be successful.
In the back, please.
Nick, can you talk a little bit about your transition into NCAA play and being here your senior season and the expectations that you have?
Question is regarding transitioning from or to Division II and now as a senior.
I'm actually a junior, but I was there for the 2 years transition, so it's been incredible. It's great to be able to have this post-play because we haven't been able to really play for much, so it's kind of hard each game to game in the season to be like, okay, well, let's just win this one. You know, it's not really for something except for your own, you know, winning in the championship, but it's been great. It's great to celebrate with all these girls in this senior class because all these girls are my best friends, and it's just a great opportunity, and it's been awesome. Everybody's been really nice and welcoming, so it's been a great experience.
Yeah. Spicer with NCAA.com. I noticed that some of your top players are, well, foreign-born players. Can you tell me anything about the recruiting pipeline and how you brought some of these players, specifically from Poland, to your school?
Question is for Coach Kazalka regarding foreign-born players.
You know, it's just something that we've been doing for a couple years. We've had a lot of success with some of those athletes from Europe. I speak fluent Polish, so it kind of makes it a little bit more comfortable for them. It adds a unique perspective on the team in regards to just culture and diversity. So it's something that we do and we'll probably be doing for a while, I guess. But in terms of how it just started with a phone call, actually. I've never been over there, so.
What was the phone call?
Just from a friend who said, you know, somebody that I've known for a while said that he's got some girls that were interested in coming over and playing, so.
Now can you repeat all that in Polish?
No, not, well, if you'd like, I can say a few words, but.
This is for Kelly and Dan from College. How does that diversity affect your team chemistry, both doing that on and off the court?
Question for Kelly Scott regarding the diversity affecting the team on and off the court.
Well, it's definitely a challenge. Not only do we have language barriers to overcome with Polish and Serbian and then English, but like despite the challenges, it offers us a very, like Coach said, a very unique perspective as far as volleyball goes. But it also gives us a lot of funny moments when people are learning new words or someone doesn't understand something, especially with some of the Polish girls. Sometimes it's hard to communicate, but we have a lot of good times with the different languages and learning about each other, so it's also very educational as well.
Meg, you guys have a great bond together, the Saints. I mean, we're riding in roller coasters in the Mall of America. You guys are just having a ball and time. Is that one of the main reasons you guys play so well, is your togetherness?
The coach, the question is for Meg Weathersby regarding the bond of the teammates.
It definitely is. We stick together no matter what. No matter if we're it's 20-2 and we're down, like, we stick together, we continue to come together with a smile on our face and back each other up, and we have fun on and off the court, and I think that is huge because not a lot of teams have that. And we could have some of the best athletes out there, like Coach said, but if they don't like each other, they're not going to play well together. So I think it definitely accounts for the way that we're playing. So.
Okay, your team has a few individuals, yourself, Justine, Katie Beal, that have won some postseason awards heading into this Elite Eight. Do you credit that as a team on the court? You guys are just playing well, or does Coach Mott set you up in those positions to execute?
Question is regarding postseason awards.
I think it would be wrong and selfish to say that our coach has nothing to do with it. We are privileged enough to get scouted by her and to be at a great college like Flagler. So obviously she has a huge part of that, and we're honored to be coached by her and learning new things. It's incredible to learn continuously through my college athletic career. And of course, I credit the skill of Katie and Justine. They're great athletes, and they always push me and make me better. So I think it's a little of both.
In the back.
This question's for Alex. Over your 10-year career, you've built quite a program at Dowling, and you've been now through it 4 times. What's the difference this year? What's your keys to kind of getting past that moving forward?
Question is for Dowling coach regarding the keys to getting past.
Well, again, just getting here is the reward, so to speak. I think a lot of people will probably come up here. We're not just happy to be here. We are going to go out and try to compete for a national championship, regardless of what Concordia comes in with their record. But the keys to success are what everybody else is going to have to try to do: is go out and play well, limit mistakes, and at this point in time in the season, everybody's playing with the same amount of passion. There's only 8 teams left. If you can't get excited about being here now, it shouldn't be too hard to motivate and challenge these kids to play hard right now. And again, we're happy to be back. I will say that, and we're looking forward to possibly going forward.
We have time for 2 more questions.
Kelly, you guys, Dowling is the only other team aside from Concordia who's played in Gangelhoff Center this season. Can you relate any experiences from earlier this year, anything that you will bring into the match tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon?
Question is for Kelly Scott regarding playing in the Gangelhoff Center again this season.
Well, when we came here earlier in the fall, it was definitely a learning experience for us. We haven't played at this level very often, so it was very, very good to play at this high level. It kind of gave us an idea of what we needed to push ourselves for all season, what we kind of had to expect later. So that experience part of it's helped. Not only that, but we've played in this gym before. We're used to the high ceilings. Our gym at home is a lot smaller, and so we've been at this size gym before, and we kind of know what to expect as far as the gym goes, as well as the level of play.
One final question.
A question for Alex. I'm Vic with Minnesota Volleyball News. Do you notice a different style of play with the European players? Are there adjustments that need to be made, and how do the games differ from the way they're taught and the way it's played?
Sorry about that. The question is regarding style of play of European volleyball players versus here in America.
There definitely is different styles of play. I think one of the things that stands out in my mind is a lot of times the players come over, and even my administrators will say that they tend to look like they're lazy players, very talented but lazy. Unfortunately, it's sort of the way that they play over there. They're not as emotional. They don't get as excited after a big point. Whereas the kids from the States are very engaged and just really passionate about scoring a point. The European kids, it's kind of like old business, and they're that's probably the biggest difference that I saw right away was the the way they approached the game, it was more something that you had to do instead of something that you really enjoyed doing. They've been playing for a pretty long time, and I just think that it's a little bit of that old school mentality, probably the way that we coached here in the United States maybe 20 years ago, where it doesn't always have to be fun, but you just do it. And when they get over here, it's a little bit of a change for them. Let's just put it that way.
Thank you. That concludes the first press conference this evening. Thank you and congratulations to Dowling College and Flagler College, and good luck in the tournament tomorrow.